Good afternoon and welcome to Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on the Jai-Alai Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. I'm here with Andrew Bleckman, and we're pleased to welcome you to this Thursday afternoon performance. We have 9 games for you beginning at 4 p.m. In addition to fast and fun highlight action, each of today's games offers win, plays, show, quinella, exacta, and trifecta wagering. We also have 2 pick 3s in today's performance. We have an early pick 3 that begins in Game 4. Play the early pick 3, you correctly pick the winners of Games 4, 5, and 6. Or to play the late pick 3, you pick the winners of Games 7, 8, and 9. Those are our 2 pick 3s. They begin in Games 4 and 7. We also have the high-paying High 5 jackpot that begins in Game 3 with a $2,000 guarantee. However, we've now gone 3 performances with that carrying over. And so there was $800 going into it, and so we're at $1,200. I'm looking, you can't see this if you're listening.
I got a mic, I could use
but
it.
Yeah, but no, you could but Andrew can see it. So we're talking about the High 5. It's got a $2,000 guarantee. Question is, will we be over $2,000? And I think we should safely be over $2,000.
Given what's typically bet into it on a day like today, hopefully should be over that 2,000.
We also have the Mighty Ocho, a pick 8 wager that begins in our first game. In fact, you got to get those wagers in before we start our first game. In today's Mighty Ocho, the Mighty Ocho, a jackpot wager with a $3,000 guarantee. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, placing a bet is not necessary in order for you to enjoy all that we have in store for you today. We do have 1 scratch in this evening's performance. Once again, we do have 1 scratch in this evening's performance. Anderluck has been scratched in all his scheduled appearances this evening. And my apologies to Teleview for not calling you in advance. Anderluck has been scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. Once again, Anderluck has been scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. This will be a complete rundown of the scratch as they affect today's games in their entirety. There are no scratches in Games 1, 2, or 3, beginning in Game 4. Post 7, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with CRB. Game 4, Post 7, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with CRB. Game 5, Post 1, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Diaz. Game 5, Post 1, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Diaz. Game 6, Post 4, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Ben. Game 6, Post 4, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Ben. Game 7, Post 6, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Juice. Game 7, Post 6, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Juice. Game 8, Post 8, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Bueno. Game 8, Post 8, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Bueno. Filing Game 9, Post 2, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Jedden. Game 9, Post 2, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Jedden. That is the scratch of Anderluck as he affects today's performance in its entirety. Anderluck going out with back and elbow injuries. So that is injuries plural. Try to make it through the matinee, limp through the matinee. Not literally, figuratively, but not into the evening. So with all this in mind, we ask you to make your wagers as early as possible within scheduled post times and sit back and relax because post time for game number 1 is now just 6 minutes away. Andrew, how are you?
Hi, Stu. Well, pretty good performance we had in this matinee. So we saw some pretty good play. Those earlier games now, you got some bigger names, some guys contesting that third and final bonus money slot there. So you see Bueno sneaking up in these early games. Really helped.
Did you say contest? Let's not use that word. Use a different word.
Stu, you got me. That was good there. But still in a race for that third and final bonus money slot there with those 3 names. You got Bueno holding on to third place still. He's at 94 wins. El Barba in 4th place at 92. And then you got Ben all the way down at 84 wins. He's 10 behind third place. And none of those guys in that first performance here. Play was pretty good. Quality overall was good. But none of those guys were able to crack the win column there. So no movement for that third place race. And you got these early games to get you going right away to see if anybody can add to their season-long totals. So remember, $15,000 bonus for first place, $10,000 bonus for second, $5,000 for third. So it looks like Douglas and Ron locked into 1-2, whatever combination. Probably looking like Douglas on top. Probably take a pretty ridiculous comeback at this rate for Ron to overtake first place, but at least 10,000 headed Ron's way, and then third place spot very hotly contested here in the final stages of this 2020 season. And we got doubles too. Doubles is pretty exciting as well, but we'll get into that stuff before game number 5, the first doubles game of this performance, first of 2 doubles games. And we now have just about 4 minutes until we get into game number 1. And as we do before the first game of all of our performances, we got this video that's going to explain the scoring format for the first 8 games of this 9-game performance. And that, of course, folks, is Spectacular 7 scoring. Take a look.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we're back now just about 3 minutes away from game number 1. Let's look at the standings in that first performance here. Week number 27 of the season. Including this one, we only have 4 weeks left, so all these games getting very important, especially with a lot of bonus prize money on the line. But this week 27, you got one guy with 2 wins, and that is Jedden. Jedden missed that Sunday performance, but he's come back pretty strong here. 2 wins in his 4 appearances. It looks like he'll be getting some extra ones now that Anderluck is scratched here, so he's been playing pretty well. Ikeda found the win column. Tennessee carried on. I mean, it looked like last week Tennessee figured it out a little bit, playing a little bit better highlight here. Was able to get another win here, cracking the win column in that first performance. Juice took that first game of the day. That was kind of a wild game. Game 1.
Yes, it was.
It seems like a while ago.
Game 1 the matinee today? Yes, it was.
But about what? 6, 7 game points there in total for all the guys.
At least 5, may have been 6.
Yeah, and Juice was the one that took it home. Congratulations to Juice there. If you had him in fantasy, is a $2 value. A big 5 points to start off the playing week. And then, of course, there in those feature games, you got Douglas. He's found the win column once, and Ron as well. 1 win in 2 places there for number 12, Ron. And that's how the standings, that's how they look. A lot of guys looking for that first win here this week. Of course, as we talked about, that was a big storyline coming into this afternoon, was Ben, Bueno, and El Barba, all winless in that performance here. They got them coming up in games 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think you'll see Ben and Bueno at least in some of those later games as well. But big race for that $5,000 coming up in these earlier games. So make sure to stay tuned for that. You have less than a minute till we get into game number 1 and the start of that Mighty Ocho.
Third and final call for all wagering in game 1 in the Mighty Ocho. Last call. Time to begin game number 1. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played at 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1 is Diaz. Receiving in the blue post 2, Juice. Diaz serves. Our first game has begun. Good catch by Juice. Diaz chased it down, could not bring it in. Point 2. Juice first up on the board in our first game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3. Here's Cool Fitness. Ball tipped by Juice. Point 3. In this matchup, Cool Fitness serves the green shirt at post 4, worn by Vuelo. That is that's what they call a misserve. Point 4. Wow. 4 serves, black shirt at post 5, CRB. Rote, left side, just missed, point 5. 5 serves, the yellow shirt at post 6, worn by Tennessee. That's an overserve, point 6. Pink shirt at post 7, Bueno receives. Backhand by Bueno. Rote left side to the inside. Catch by Bueno. Karam opens up and scores, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, El Barba. Catch by Bueno. El Barba for the Rote. Karam scores. Point 7. Here's post 1, Diaz. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points. Ball missed off the serve, point 7. Here's post 2, the blue shirt. Juice. Point 7. That gives Bueno a possible game point here in our first game. Trying to stop him. Cool Fitness. Excellent catch by Cool Fitness. Strong backhand. Rote left side is a 2-all. Lands in and scores. Point in perfect game. Post 7, Bueno. 4, 5, 6, 2, and 3 will play off to 7 points for second and third. Fourth first serves to 5. Ball tipped, point 4. Vuelo has 3 points. He is serving to post 6. Tennessee. Powerful backhand by Vuelo to the outside. Rote saved by Tennessee. Vuelo got there, could not make the return. Point 6. Tennessee's on the board with 3 points, serving to post 2, Juice. Catch by Tennessee. Powerful backhand. Scores. Point 6. Possible place point for post 6, Tennessee. Trying to stop him, Cool Fitness. Nice forehand throw by Tennessee. Strong backhand. Rote by Tennessee. It's a 2-all, and it lands out. Point 3. 3 has 3 points. Here's post 5. CRB. Point 5. 5 has 3 points. Returning with 3 points is post 4, Vuelo. That's an excellent serve by CRB. Rote forehand by CRB. Ball tipped by Vuelo. Point 5. Possible place point for post 5, CRB, trying to stop him. Juice. What a second effort by CRB to keep this point alive. Beautifully played. Here's Juice. Carom by Juice. Missed. Point 2. Play continues. 2 on the board with 3 points, but returning with possible place point is Tennessee. Point 2. Possible place point, this time for post 2, Juice. Trying to stop him, Cool Fitness. Ball missed. Point 3. Possible place point. This time for post 3. Cool Fitness. Trying to stop him, Vuelo. Over serve. This is place point. Vuelo serves to CRB. A low runner to the inside, picked up by Vuelo. Nice catch. Hard backhand. Rote left side, comes back to the inside. Catch by Vuelo. Vuelo goes deep into the overhead screen. Point and place. 2 post 5. 6 serves to 2. This is show point. Catch by Tennessee. There's a hard throw. Ball dropped. Point and a third place finish to post 6. Tennessee. Unofficial order of finish 7-5-6. Continuing our tradition today of wonky numbers. Coming in first, post 7, Bueno. Taking second, post 5, CRB. Coming in third, post 6, Tennessee. 7-5-6 is the official order of finish for game number 1. So, for those of you who boxed the 5, 6, 7, I imagine you're happy. I can't imagine there's very many of you.
When that playoff began, I was on the hunt to see if the 7-5-6 or the 7-6-5 had come in. The 7-6-5 0 times this season, so that would have been the first, but the 7-5-6 is hard to believe, but it has come in one time previously in this 2020 season here. But yeah, that combination, you got to venture to guess. 50 cents or a big one? Yep, $2.50 on 50 cents.
There we go. The $2 Keydell of 5-7. That's first and second in any order. $37.40. Trifecta 7-5-6, $249.10. Up next, Game 2, a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. No scratches in our second game. If you look ahead in the program, though, ladies and gentlemen, you want to scratch and your luck. Post time for Game 2, 7 minutes away. Good luck.
I love Jai-Alai. I think Jai-Alai's a beautiful game. My favorite part of playing Jai-Alai would be that I get to compete. I get to come into a facility with other competitors that are trying their hardest. I get to come out here and try my hardest. Win or lose, you feel a sense of accomplishment at the end of the day after coming in and giving it your all. My 2020 goal is when you open up the program, it should say Chris Bueno, win percentage 150 or better, and in the money percentage 400 or better. I'm gonna finish every game that I get possible game point.
Congratulations to this week's Fantasy Jai-Alai winners, Los Ingobernables de Ybor and MSB. These two teams narrowly outlasted the rest of the field, ending with the top score of 130 points. This was a historic week for the Magic City Fantasy League, where for the first time we had 2 different lineups end in a tie atop the leaderboard. Both teams started their lineups by selecting the most dominant fantasy scorer of late, El Barba, even after seeing a hefty price increase to $9. The Beard delivered yet another standout performance, showcasing his unparalleled catching and newfound patience that continue to pay off not only for himself but also for countless fantasy teams in the league. The Golden Cesta winner racked up 7 more victories and 14 total in the money finishes, both ranking first amongst the entire roster on his way to a massive 52-point fantasy output. This is now the 3rd consecutive week that El Barba has finished as the highest fantasy scorer, outscoring both Ron and Douglas, the only players priced equally or higher by 5 and 17 points respectively. The winning entries agreed on just one more selection, that being Anderluck at $4. Coming off of a week where he battled injuries and a lack of consistency, number 1 completely flipped the script in week 26, looking as strong as ever with his devastating power that opponents seemingly could not match. In the end, Anderluck compiled a balanced stat line of 2 wins, 3 places, 2 shows, and 2 quads to finish with 25 fantasy points. At a $4 price tag, Anderluck outscored 4 higher or equally priced Pelotari, including Carballo at $6, Bueno at $5, and Kubala at $4. Now, with only $8 remaining for their final 2 picks, 1 singles player and a doubles pairing, this is where the winning entries diverged in their selections. For starters, Los Ingobernables de Ybor went with CRB at $3 and the duo of Asier and Douglas priced at $5. CRB continued to build up his steadily improved play, tallying 27 points across all of his appearances, the most he has scored in a single week since all the way back to week 13. Ossier and Douglas also proved to be a great selection in the doubles department as they rebounded from a poor showing last week to capture 4 wins and 2 places in week 26. This diamond duo not only led the roster in the money finishes with 6, but also handily outscored all other pairings with their 26 fantasy point output. MSB, on the other hand, went a different route. The team decided to splurge $6 on the final single selection with Ikeda. The barista responded with one of his best weeks since early in the season, tallying 6 wins to go along with 2 places and 2 shows for a total of 40 fantasy points. MSB was then left with no choice but to choose from the cheapest doubles teams of $2, ultimately selecting the former Canes football players CRB and Ben. This proved to be quite the high value pick as they racked up 1 win, 2 places, and 1 show to finish as the 4th highest scoring pairing of the week with their crucial 13-point performance. This week's 2 winning teams will each receive a Magic City Jai-Alai t-shirt plus an equal share of the $150 cash prize. It's important to note that cash prizes will remain unlocked for the duration of the season as long as there are 150 or more active teams in the league. And it doesn't end there. If the league reaches 200 members, the weekly prize money will increase yet again to $200. The more people who play, the more money to be won. So just sign up for free at fantasyhighlight.com, pick your players, and watch your progress on the Jai-Alai Channel. And remember, every week is a brand new chance to update your team and win. You can find more details regarding the Fantasy League on the Instagram page at Jai-Alai Channel or at fantasyhighlight.com.
And congratulations again to your Week 26 Fantasy Jai-Alai winners. I'm not going to try out that first one, but the 2 winners from last week, each of you given $75 will be sent your way in addition to a Magic City Jai-Alai t-shirt. And again, for this week, Week 27, we are underway. Those scores are updated through that first performance. We have just over 175, I believe, is that total. So we're under 200, meaning that cash prize will remain locked at $150 for this week as well. And now with just about 2 minutes till we get into game number 2 here. For those new fans that are perhaps joining us for the first time, we got this video here that explains in simpler terms how Jai-Alai is played. Take a look.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Jai-Alai player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And that winning and losing video takes us right up to the start of game number 2, spectacular 7 singles match.
Ben serves, Cool Fitness receives. There's the serve. We begin. Point 1.
I don't forget. Make negative comments.
1 first up on the board in our second game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's number 30, Diaz. Nice throw by Diaz. Catch by Diaz at the 11 line. Catch by Diaz now at the 9 line. Long carom does not open up. Caught by Ben. Carom returned by Ben, thrown off the court, point 3. Green shirt at post 4 receives. Here's CRB. Big backhand by CRB. Rote by Diaz. Catch by CRB. Diaz was there at the side wall. Ball tipped. Point 4. Now receiving the black shirt at post 5. In this matchup, we have CRB serving to Jedin. Good catch by CRB. Nice backhand. Catch by Jedin. Backhand by CRB. Rote forehand by Jedin. CRB moved across the court well, pulling that ball from the sidewall, could not hold on to it. Point 5. Yellow shirt at post 6 receives. In this matchup, we have Jedin serving to El Barba. Catch by Jedin. Point 6. Sixers to post 7. Here's Juice. Ball thrown out of play. Point 6. Completing the first round of play, purple shirt. Wello. Point 6. El Barba gets the last point of the first round. All matchups are now double. Yeah. First to return in the second round, Cool Fitness. Catch by El Barba. That's a nice catch. Here's Cool Fitness. Throws it low and hard to the inside. Good pickup by El Barba. Nice backhand. Cool Fitness on the rebote. Catch by El Barba. Excellent scoop by Cool Fitness. Rebote forehand save by El Barba. Really good catch there by Cool Fitness. Interference ruled. The point will be replayed. Rebote forehand. Ball tipped. Point 6. Possible game point for post 6 El Barba. Trying to stop him. Post 1 Ben. Catch by El Barba. Nice backhand. Rote left side by Ben. Hit the overhead screen. Point in game, post 6, El Barba. 6 wins it, 3-4, 5-1 will pair off and play off 4 place and show, 3 first serves to 4. Scoop by Diaz. Strong backhand. Rote by CRB. Scores. Point 4. 5 serves to 1. Rote forehand by Jedden. Catch by Ben. Rote beautifully played by Jedden. That's a nice pickup by Ben. Rote left side by Ben. Nicely played. Here's Jedden at the 8 line. Rote saved by Ben. He's up. Here's Jedden. Point 5. 4 serves to 5. This is place and show point. Point and place to post 5. 4 shows. Unofficial order finish 6-5-4. It's official. Coming in first, post 6, El Barba taking second, post 5. Jedden coming in third, post 4, CRB. 6-5-4 is the official order of finish for Game 2.
And again with that Quinella exacta combination, the 6-5. Sorry, 5-6 Quinella, exacta 6-5. That's going to be one that I don't think too many people had that one. I mean, one of the hardest Quinellas to hit and exacta, so we'll see that in those prices here in just a moment, if the Quinella price will flash.
There you go.
And the exacta, yeah.
6-5-4 is the official order finish for Game 2. $2 Quinella, 5-6. That's first and second any order. $44.20. Trifecta 6-5-4. That's first, second, and third place finishing. $436 even. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our third game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Game 3 also begins the High 5 jackpot for today. Play the High 5. You correctly pick the winners of Games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Anderluck was scratched after the matinee today, going out with a back and elbow injury. So he has injuries. This is a rundown of those scratches as they begin to take effect in Game 4. Game 4, post 7, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with CRB. Game 5, post 1, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Diaz. Game 6, post 4, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Ben. Game 7, post 6, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Juice. Game 8, post 8, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Bueno. Game 9, post 2, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Jedden. Post time for Game 4, 6 minutes for Game 3 rather. 6 minutes away. Good luck.
I really got the name El Barba from Coach JR. You know, like the first day I came into practice, he was like, "Oh, La Barbas." You know, he called me the beard. And, you know, it kind of just stuck. The most frustrating aspect of highlight for me probably would be anticipation. Because the ball's going so fast, you don't have time to wait to see where the ball's going to be thrown. It's frustrating, you know, but at the end of the day, I'm playing a sport for money, okay? My goal is to go out there, win every point, as soon as I step on the court, win the game, and call that game a day. You know, that's it.
Daily Fantasy Highlight on prizepicks.com. Sign up with the referral code HIGH, that's Jai, to get a special first-time deposit match. Just pick over or under. It's as simple as that. There's no salary cap or draft, only the lines. It's Daily Fantasy Sports, simplified at prizepicks.com.
Yes, folks, continue to sign up there at Prize Picks because as you heard in that matinee performance, that along with the free-to-play Fantasy Highlight that's brought to you by the Jai-Alai Channel, Daily Fantasy Highlight has been picked up by one of the major players in fantasy sports, and that is prizepicks.com. Prize Picks, as you know, offers a unique fantasy sports platform. It's a totally different experience from those weekly drafts. Prize Picks allows you to bet on individual players and mix and match amongst a variety of sports each and every day. And as that promo said, all you have to do, just select over or under that projection. It's very simple. Now, for a limited time, they're offering special incentive for signing up. If you go to prizepicks.com and type HIGH, Jai, into the referral code field when you sign up, you make a $100 deposit, Stu. How about this? Prize Picks will match that $100 if you put $100 in. So you have $200 to work with. All you have to do is put in $100 there. And then it gets even more interesting from that if you can believe it.
I can't, but please go on.
If you send us a picture of your computer or phone screen as proof that you use that referral code HIGH at sign up, you will qualify for a double cash prize if you win a week of the Jai-Alai Channel's Fantasy Highlight. Either this season, we only have a couple more weeks left, or next season in 2021, we'll be playing a lot of Highlight here at Magic City. So it's as simple as that. Sign up at Prize Picks. Use that referral code HIGH, Jai, when you sign up. Most important part of this whole process, send us a picture of that sign-up page where we can actually see the referral code field with the word HIGH typed in it. So we actually need to see the picture as proof that you did it.
Look at it here. Tell me exactly.
You send that picture to the email address info@thejai-alai-channel.com, and that is how you will automatically qualify to get double the cash prize when you win a week of our Fantasy Highlight. Plus, of course, you have that $100 bonus deposit match and a free entry to get you started on Prize Picks. It's a win-win. You can sign up at Prize Picks, that's Prize, PICKS.com today. And that takes us now just under 3 minutes, still game number 3.
What happened to McDonald's? Yeah, what happened to McDonald's?
Inform the folks about the scratch. No McDonald's. Well, you said I had the sandwich, and then you kind of went away.
That's right. Sorry, that's an idea that I got
quickly,
in my head.
And I really wanted to do the filing, and
yeah, I abandoned that idea. I've been putting it off too.
Yeah.
So there is no scratch in Game 3, but beginning in Game 4, you're going to want to scratch Andrew Luck and use the program sub at the bottom of the page. So in Game 4, post 7, scratch Andrew Luck, replace Andrew Luck with CRB. Game 5, post 1, scratch Andrew Luck, replace Andrew Luck with Diaz. Game 6, post 4, scratch Andrew Luck, replace Andrew Luck with Ben. Game 7, post 6, scratch Andrew Luck, replace Andrew Luck with Juice. He's also scratched in the 8th and 9th game, but those are the only games that affect the high five.
And so, interesting. First couple games for that singles race after a performance where Ben, Elbarba, and Bueno combined for 0 wins. How about 2 for 2 in those first 2 games? Bueno gets one, opened up that lead to 3 games, and then Elbarba says, well, not so fast. Lee Corso style, gets one right back. Now a 2-game advantage back for Bueno. Lee Corso, college football personality, former college football coach, College Game Day, Saturday mornings on ESPN. They have celebrity guest pickers, and that's one of his things. They make a pick, not so fast. I feel like that's a Paulie line, you know?
No, you can have your own lines. That's okay.
I took it from him. Not original here, of course.
You cited it. That's all right. As long as there's a citation, that's good.
But yeah, as it looks in those standings now, 95 wins for Bueno, 93 for Elbarba. Ben trying to stay there, just 11 games back now at 84 wins. Looking down the leaderboard here, I know we don't venture outside of the top 5 too often, but you got Ikeda. He's been playing very well these past couple of weeks. He's in 6th place, climbed all the way back up into 6th. He's got 75 wins. Tennessee and Jedden are tied for 7th place. They are at 73 wins each. And then in 9th place, you got Anderluck, 62 wins. And rounding out the top 10, you have Carballo all the way back at 56 for the season. And you'll see who do we got here in this third game. I think it's a solo El Barba game, and if I'm not mistaken here. So El Barba, a big one for him. He's got no Ben to contest with. He's got no Bueno here. So if you're looking for one that he can get back, he's got 2 games he's got to make up. This could be a huge one of these game 3s throughout the week if Ben and Bueno are not playing in them. Big games here for El Barba. We'll see how it shakes out. We have 0 minutes to that third game.
Time to begin Game 3. It's a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Ossier, receiving in the blue of post 2, number 30, Diaz. Ossier serves. We begin our third game. Backhand to the outside. Point 2. Now bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's Jedden. Scoop attempt missed. Point 3. Here is the green shirt of post 4, worn by CRB. Rote forehand. Hits the pad. Point 4. In this matchup, CRB serves the black shirt of post 5, worn by Cool Fitness. Robote, hook to the floor, point. 5. Here's El Barba, yellow shirt of post 6. Good catch by Cool Fitness. Hard throw. Scoop missed. Point 5. In this matchup, Cool Fitness serves to Juice. Pink shirt, post 7. Nice backhand by Cool Fitness. Cool Fitness hard throw. Caught by Juice. Ball tipped by Cool Fitness, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, Tennessee. Serve hit the top rail. Out of play. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, post 1, Ossier. Point 8. Back and ready to receive. Post 2, the blue shirt, number 30, Diaz. Ball tipped on the forehand, point 8. Possible game point 4. Purple shirt to post 8, Tennessee. Trying to stop him, Jedden. Strong backhand by Tennessee. Rote by Jedden. Turn 2 walls off the court. Point in a perfect game. Purple shirt to post 8, Tennessee. 8 wins at 5 places. 4, 7, 2, and 3 will pair off and play off for show. 4 first serves to 7. Outside placement scores for Juice, point 7. 2 now serves to 3. The winner of this point meets 7 in the continuing playoff for show. Rote left side by Diaz. Jedden on the run. Rote left side by Diaz. Big bounce. Brought down by Jedden. Catch by Diaz back at the 11 line. Hard throw to the inside. Jedden on the run. Makes the Rote on the left side. Catch by Diaz. He winds up. Back to the inside he goes. Tough catch. Not made. Point 2. 7 serves 2. This is a playoff for show. Catch by Juice, almost. Point in a third place finish for post 2, Diaz. 8-5-2, unofficial order finish for game 3. Results from Game 3 are official. Coming in first, post 8. Tennessee taking second, post 5. Cool Fitness coming in third, post 2. Diaz. 8-5-2 is the official order finish for game number 3. And we'll have your prices up in just a moment. And there are your prices. $2 quinella 5/8. That's first and second in any order. $38 even. Trifecta 8-5-2. That's first, second, and third place finishing $410.80. A $2 wager on the 8 to win returns $8.20. Up next, game 4. A spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 4 does begin. The early pick 3. There's a scratch. Game 4, post 7. Scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with CRB. Game 4, post 7. Scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with CRB. Post time for game number 4. Just 7 minutes away.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. I sell ice cream, rather sell a CD.
I have a security company, a beauty salon.
I've been doing music for a very long time.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play highlight.
We're looking to transition from dog racing to Jai-Alai. I went to the university and said, listen, I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train Jai-Alai players?
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
If you're going to come into the sport, you got to be dedicated.
It's gonna be a piece of cake.
We knew going in, they're not going to be great the first day.
It'll be like the Jamaicans with the
bobsled team.
Game time now, man.
This is going to be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, there was a trailer for the award-winning documentary Magic City Hustle about the start of the highlight program here at Magic City now only a few years ago. And if you'd like to watch that for yourself, you can head over to MagicCityCasino.com. Under the Highlight tab at the top of the page, the first button under that tab says Magic City Hustle. You can click on that. It will take you directly to the website. Or another way you can do it, just type in MagicCityHustle.com directly into your browser. Either way, it'll take you to that same main page where you can then make a purchase of that film for $5, and from there you can enjoy it as many times as you like. That takes us here to just under 4 minutes till we get into game number 4. Game 4 begins that early pick 3, also begins our scratch. And I think that scratch may actually impact every game through the rest of this performance, but in this fourth game, Post 7, you're going to scratch Anderluck, replace him with CRB. Game 4, Post 7, you're going to scratch Anderluck, replace him with CRB. And if you're looking ahead, the doubles games, it's going to be the front quarter of the team that is off there. So Game 5, you're going to have Diaz in the front court with Vuelo, and then Game 7, you're going to have Juice there up in the front with Vuelo in the back court. 3 minutes now till game number 4. And so in honor of some of those wonky combinations that have come in today, I looked at the trifecta stats, because you got that stats page on Magic City where you see the results, the entries. You got the stats there. It keeps track of Quinella, Exacta.
That one?
That one.
This one.
If the folks can see there. Stu's holding it up.
This one.
Beautiful. Could have been a hand model, too. Wow. It's pretty good.
Thank you. I work on that manicure. Anyway, moving on.
But we got these. So I looked at the top trifectas here. The most combinations that have come in here this season. So the 2-4-1.
I just saw that 22 times. Wow.
22 times the 2-4-1 has come in. That's the most any trifecta combination has finished here in this season. So I got the top 5 here. So 2-4-1 is in first, leading here. That trifecta standings 22 times. The 6-3-2, second most likely trifecta that has come in. That's come in 18 times. And then right under that is the 5-3-2. So interesting that those two, all that's different there, that first number. Fourth, you got the 2-3-1 that has come in 15 times. That one makes a lot of sense. 2-3-1, a lot of low numbers there, 15 times surely. The 1-2-5, 13 times. The 3-1-4, 13 times. And then the 5-1-4 has also come in 13 total times on the year. So 22 is the most out of any of those trifecta combinations, and we gave you the top 5 there, but it is really interesting to check it out. Something that, I keep the stats here for singles and doubles separate, but looking at those Exacta, Quinella trifecta stats up in that page, always online after all of our performances, those update, so check those out. It's pretty interesting as well. On a day like today, when we see these combinations come in, you've been saying, how many times has this come in? We could have had our first today. Would have been the 7-6-5 in game 2.
And which ones haven't come in? There's a number that have. There's many that haven't come in. Actually.
Yeah, there's actually a lot here.
6.
Not in the
6-2-8.
I looked at the Quinellas and the
8-3-4.
in the exact. This says perfecta here, exacta. So every one of those has come in at least 2 times. Every exacta combination come in at least 2 times. The least likely that has come in, the 7-8 has come in twice. The 8-7 has come in 2 times. The 7-6 7 times, and then the 4-6 also. You can see how that could be an interesting one. 6 times. You got the 5-7 only come in 3 times there. So a lot of those numbers you see there later post positions, the 5 and the 7 to make it awfully tough to get those combinations. Just some interesting stats for you. We got game number 4 and the start of that early pick 3 coming up right now.
Time to begin game 4. Spectacular 7 scoring. Serving in the red shirt at post 1 is Bueno. Receiving in the blue at post 2, Baregli. There's the serve. Game 4 has begun. Tip ball, point 1.
Come on, baby. You check it out.
Here's the white shirt at post 3, Vuelo. It's a strong backhand thrown by Vuelo. Good catch by Vuelo. Hard throw, Rote coming all the way out. Rote by Bueno to the inside. One-handed grab, missed. Point 1. Here's the green shirt at post 4, Tennessee. Karam, beautifully thrown by Bueno to score, point 1. In this matchup, Bueno will serve to the black shirt at post 5, worn by El Barba. Rote forehand, just above the pad, catch by El Barba. Two all, to score. Point 1. Wow, El Barba jumped into the screen. Yellow shirt at post 6 receives. Here's Jedden. Rote left side. It's a 2-all. Lands in. Stopped by Bueno. That was a good effort, Chris. Are you complaining? No, don't complain. Here's the pink shirt at post 7. Substituting for Anderluck is CRB. Strong backhand. Carries out to the Rote. Good catch by CRB. Picada by CRB. Nice throw. Point 6. Here is the purple shirt at post 8, Ben. Rote left side, just above the pad, caught by Ben. Karen by Ben does not open up. Jed makes the catch. Point 6. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue post 2, Baregli. Catch by Jedden. Hard throw. Rote left side, to the inside. Ball tipped, point 2. In this matchup, Baregli serves to Vuelo, wearing the white shirt at post 3. Point 2. Green shirt at post 4 receives. Here's Tennessee. Rote left side by Baregli. Catch by Tennessee. Rote left side by Baregli. Tennessee makes the catch. Nice backhand. Caught in the air by Baregli. Hard throw to the inside. Jeez, Tennessee. Easy, easy. Point 2. Possible game point for the blue shirt at post 2, Baregli. Trying to stop him. Post 5, the black shirt, El Barba. Nice backhand by El Barba. Rote forehand save by Baregli. Catch by El Barba. Strong backhand. Rote saved by Baregli. Soft touch to the outside. Here's El Barba. You all right? Okay. He's okay. Point 5. Play continues. Here's post 1, the red shirt. Bueno. Strong backhand by Bueno. Rote forehand by El Barba. Catch by Bueno. Hard to the inside by Bueno. Rote forehand save by El Barba. Here's Bueno from the 9 line. Back to the inside he goes. El Barba makes the catch. Bueno on the forehand. Point 1. Possible game point for the red shirt at post 1. Bueno trying to stop him. CRB. Rote forehand. Was trying to turn that into a cortada, Rote? Really? Dropped. Okay. Point 7. Ben, you're not his attorney. Get ready to catch the ball. Be quiet. Receiving. Post 8. Attorney, Ben Gadsden. Excellent catch by CRB. Strong backhand follows. Rote left side. CRB makes the catch midcourt. Hard backhand. Ben on the Rote. Beautifully played to the inside and scoring. Point 8. In this matchup, Ben serves to Jedden, wearing the yellow shirt at post 6. Rote left side by Ben. Catch by Jedden. Point 6. Possible game point here for the yellow shirt at post 6. Jedden trying to stop him. Vuelo. Powerful backhand by Vuelo. Rote to the outside. Beautifully played by Jedden. What a catch by Vuelo. Backhand came off in time. Very nice. Point and game. Yellow shirt at post 6. Jedden. 6 wins at 2 serves 1. This is playoff 4, second and third place. Catch by Bueno. Bragley, forehand Rote. Difficult catch by Bueno at the 8 line. Outside placement. Stopped by Bragley. Carom by Bragley. Stopped by Bueno. Carom by Bueno. Stopped by Bragley, but not held on to. Point and place to post 1. 2 shows. Unofficial order finish 6-1-2. Results are official from Game 4. Coming in first, post 6, Jedden. Taking second, post 1, Bueno. Coming in third, post 2, Bragley. 6-1-2 is the official order of finish for game number 4.
Yeah, but a great week here for Jedden already. I mean, we're through not even all of his singles appearances. He's already got 3 wins. Good to see him back in the win column here at a consistent rate. I mean, week 25 had 2 wins in total. Week 24 had just 1 win. Week 23, he had 3. Week 22, he had 3. So this is the most he's had in about a month. So 3 in the first day of the week. Looking like a good one here for Jedden.
$2 Quinella 1-6. That's first and second in any order. $31.40. Trifecta 6-1-2. That's first, second, and third place finishing $493.20. A $2 wager on the 6 to win returns $18. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, game number 5. Game 5 is a spectacular 7 doubles match, part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City Jai-Alai. $15,000 in prize money on the line for these players to be awarded on November 29th. We have a scratch. Game 5, post 1, scratch. Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Diaz. Game 5, post 1, scratch Anderluck with Diaz. Game 5, post 1 is now Diaz with Vuelo. Ought to be interesting. Post time for Game 5, 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Welcome back to the Week 26 edition of the Magic City Jai-Alai Rote Recap. There are just 4 weeks remaining in the 2020 season at Magic City Jai-Alai, and Douglas continues to press forward on his goal of repeating as singles champion. Although the Wonder Boy stumbled out of the gates in Week 26, he still managed to capture 2 crucial wins in those increasingly competitive feature games, raising his total for the year to 156 wins. Ron took advantage of Douglas's uncharacteristically poor play as he methodically mowed down found the competition with his lethal combination of consistent catching and vicious kill shots. In the end, number 12 found the win column 6 times to go along with 13 in the money finishes, which both ranked second amongst the entire roster in week 26. After such a tremendous week, Ron was able to chip away at Douglas's gargantuan lead and put himself just 16 outside of first place with countless opportunities remaining in November. Rounding out the top 3 and hanging on by a thread to that final bonus money slot, we have the South Florida legacy, Bueno. Number 22 could not get into a rhythm throughout the week, managing just 2 wins across all of his singles appearances. Bueno has seen his lead dwindle over the past few weeks as he sits with just a 2-game advantage over 4th place after yet another incredible performance by the Pelotari who's hot on his heels, El Barba. The Beard picked up right where he left off last week, outcatching and outsmarting his early game opponents on his way to a Golden Cesta-worthy stat line of 7 wins, 3 places, and 4 shows. With Ben also in the mix, just a few games behind at 84 total wins, it's going to be a hard-fought battle for 3rd place honors and that coveted $5,000 bonus money as we enter the home stretch of the 2020 season. And let's talk a little bit more about that dominant performance that earned El Barba another Golden Cesta in week 26. The Beard racked up a roster-leading 7 singles wins in one of his best performances of the entire season, where he methodically steamrolled his fellow Pelotaris all week. Number 77 started out week 26, 6 games behind Bueno, but after another amazing showing, he's now just 2 games outside of that 3rd place spot in the singles championship standings. With 92 wins, El Barba is so close to completing that comeback. He'll have to hunker down, push ahead, and close it out in the final performances if he wants to earn that $5,000 bonus prize. Congratulations again to El Barba for his 3rd consecutive and 4th total so far Golden Cesta of the 2020 season. 3 weeks are down in the second doubles tournament of the Doubles Championship Series at Magic City, and a few teams have certainly started to separate themselves from the pack. Douglas and Aussier rebounded from a winless performance last week in dominant fashion, propelling up the standings with 4 wins in week 26. The favorites coming in retook their lead atop the standings at a total of 7 wins for the tournament. The team of Juice and Ron also claimed 4 victories of their own, with a great combination of front court aggression by Juice and backcourt consistency by Ron. After ending the first week without finding the win column, the rising duo has stormed back into 2nd place overall with 6 wins for the tournament. The other 2 teams still close behind are El Barba and Kubala, and Carballo and Diaz. Both captured 1 victory this past week to raise their respective totals to 4 doubles wins. And just a measly 1 victory behind at 3 wins, we have a logjam of 4 teams fighting to stay in contention. Most notably, Bueno and Tennessee tied for the most in-the-money finishes amongst the pairings with 6, but ended the week with only 1 win. Bradley and Jedin, Ben and CRB, and Cool Fitness and Ikeda also stand at 4 wins. The Pelotaris played up to the hype in week 26, and we can guarantee it's only going to get better as the stakes continue to rise with each win. Make sure to catch every second of the doubles action live on the Jai-Alai Channel, coming in games 5 and 7 in every performance to see who will end up at the top. Shout out to this week's 2 fantasy winners. The teams will each receive a Magic City Jai-Alai t-shirt in addition to a share of the $150 cash prize for their stellar performances in week 26. Watch our weekly fantasy review on our Instagram page @Jai-Alai Channel for more details on the winning week 26 lineup. Every week is a new chance to earn points for your fantasy team, so you can always come back to your team or join the league at any time. And remember, the cash prize of $150, sponsored by Magic City Jai-Alai, will remain unlocked as long as there are 150 active league members. That's not all. If we surpass 200 active members, Magic City has agreed to increase the prize money to $200. Visit fantasyhighlight.com to join the league for free, draft your own fantasy team, and start winning. This week's Rote play goes to number 37, Tennessee. The former Cane and minor league pitcher has become a fan favorite at Magic City because of his standout effort until the final whistle with each and every point he plays. While Tennessee has slipped further down the single standings in these final weeks of the season, he has never once wavered from that 110% mentality and being a positive force on the roster. His effort was on full display this past Thursday against Cool Fitness. Cool powered a strong reverse that sent Tennessee on a full-out sprint down the court to try and get the save. Number 37 just barely got into position to execute a ridiculously powerful fall-down rebote that beat Cool Fitness back to the inside to score. Tennessee gets the well-earned spotlight here in this rebote play of the week.
Cool Fitness moving up on the ball nicely. Strong backhand. This rebote is going all the way out. What a hustle by Tennessee to make that rebote. Threw it perfectly inside to score. Excellent effort by number 37, Tennessee, point 3.
And folks, the Rote recap from week 26 takes us right up to the start of game number 5, the first of 2 doubles games in this Thursday afternoon performance. Stu?
Dodging Death Afternoon Edition. This is Game 5, a spectacular 7 doubles match, part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City Jai-Alai. Serving in the red shirts, post 1, Diaz substituting for Anderluck. Vuelo is in the backcourt. Receiving blue, post 2, Cool Fitness Ikeda. Diaz serves. Our 5th game doubles is underway, with Cool Fitness missing a serve. Point 1. 1 first up on the board in our 5th game. Here are the white shirts, opposed 3, Juice and Ron. Scoop attempt. Nice try. I think everyone saw that, Eric. Everyone. Like everyone. Point 3. Green shirts of post 4 receive. Here's El Barba and Kubala. Carambola. Stopped by Kubala and a great catch. Karam return. Caught by Juice. Powerful backhand. Rebote saved by Kubala. Ron moves in, makes the catch, winds it up, scooped up by El Barba, and the return scores. Great shot by Ron, even better catch by El Barba, point 4. That'll bring to the court the black shirts of post 5, CRB and Ben. Strong backhand by Ben. Good catch by Kubala. Point 4.
That was an 8-degree move. And why you went against me? Because I wasn't.
Here's post 6, the yellow shirts. Asir Douglas. Point 6. Here are the pink shirts of post 7, Jedden and Bragley. Catch by Jedden. Outside placement by Jedden. Stopped by Aussier. Ball tipped in the backcourt, point 6. Six has 2 points. In this matchup, Aussier serves to the purple shirts of post 8, Bueno and Tennessee. Ball tipped by Tennessee, point 6. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue shirts of post 2. Cool Fitness and Ikeda. Excellent catch by Ikeda. Strong backhand. Caught in the air by Douglas. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Rote hooked into the side wall, point 6. Straight points to a possible game point here for post 1, Diaz and for Aussier and Douglas. On the court trying to stop them, the red shirts of post 1, Diaz and Vuelo. Over serve. Point 1. One on the board with 3 points, serving to the 3 post. The white shirts return. Juice and Ron. Vuelo makes a good catch and a nice return. Here's Ron. Excellent catch by Vuelo. Backhand 2-wall stopped by Juice. Vuelo taken off for the ball. That was a nice cortada carambola combination there by Juice. Good effort by Vuelo. Point 3. 3 on the board with 3 points. Serving to post 5, the black shirts. CRB and Ben receive. CRB picks the serve, throws it back hard, scoop attempt. That one-handed stuff not working. Point 5. That'll bring back the green shirts of post 4. El Barba and Kubala. Backhand by Kubala. Rote forehand. CRB slips in there. Scoop by Kubala. Ben with a tip ball, point 4. Ball on the board with 4 points. Here's post 7. Jedden and Bragley.
They're trying to take it serious.
Point 7. Back and ready to receive the purple shirts of post 8, Bueno and Tennessee. Bueno picks the serve. Throws the 2-all. Jedden's actually waiting for it. Point 7. Receiving, post 2, the blue shirts. Cool Fitness and Ikeda. Ikeda on the left side. Rote forehand, escapes. Point 2. Returning with possible game point, the yellow shirts oppose 6, Asier and Douglas. Big backhand. Rote coming all the way out. Rote turned nicely by Cool Fitness. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Rote by Ikeda. Catch by Douglas. Nice catch. Nice backhand. Swing and a miss on the Rote. That is point and game. Yellow shirts oppose 6. Asier and Douglas. 6 win it. 4 serves to 7. This is for second and third place. Point and place to post 7, 4 shows. Unofficial order finish 6-7-4. Results from Game 5 are official. Coming in first, post 6, Asier and Douglas. Taking second, post 7, Jedden and Bragley. Coming in third, post 4, El Barba and Kubala. 6-7-4 is the official order of finish for game number 5.
And for that team of Asier and Douglas came into this week with the lead. They add 1 to the win column here. They now have 2 games in hand over the next closest team. 8 wins for them. Juice and Ron holding on to second place with 6 wins now. The prices are up on your screen.
Consolation, the Quinellas. 6 all, $2.80. Consolation 7 all, $8. That is 6 with all numbers, and the Quinella $2.80. 7 with all numbers, $8. Trifecta 6-7-4. That's first, second, and third place, finishing $720. Up next, Game 6, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. There is a scratch. Game 6, post 4, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Ben. Game 6, post 4, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Ben. Post time for Game 6, which will close out the early pick 3. Now just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
You're a sportsman, aren't you? Sort of. You like highlight? I like the way it's spelled. Me too. Yeah, with a J. How'd that get in there?
I can handle your workload without any help. Andy Glam, former J. Crew employee. Dr. Dante Octavarius, seahorse breeder.
Oh, the kid is hot tonight.
He better be. I got him wheeled in the trifecta.
Shunk Dunkirk, incontinent Jai-Alai instructor. Incontinent Jai-Alai instructor? Incontinent Jai-Alai instructor. All right, I'm calling it.
I'm trying out a new persona. I'm club owner and Jai-Alai enthusiast, Barry Mexico.
What a fun and lazy character name. Was it your first thought?
You know it. Barry Mexico gets down to business.
And folks, we are back here now just 5 minutes away from the start of game number 6, which closes out that early pick 3. We'll see those will pays flash up here in just a moment. And it looks like all 3 of 3 numbers, so that high 5 today. Didn't see what that pool finished up at. Could be looking at up over $2,000. We had over $1,200 in that carryover, headed in all 3 of 3 numbers on that board. You have to hit all of them to cash in on that early pick 3 today. And we'll see how that high 5 shakes out. That's coming up here before the start of game 7. You'll see those will pays. And with just 4 minutes now till we get into game number 6, for those new fans that are perhaps joining us a little bit later and missed this video at the top of the program, we got it for you again. It explains here in simpler terms how Jai-Alai is played.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Jai-Alai player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we're back here now, just 2 minutes from game number 6 now. Game 6 begins the feature singles games of this program. You got Douglas, Kubala, Ikeda, Ron, and Carballo all making their first singles appearances today. You saw Bradley there playing a little bit better, and then Ben and Bueno in that race for third place, so all these games very important for them. And see a hotly contested one here coming up in game number 6. And those double standings, as we said, now updated through that first game. 8 wins for Ossier and Douglas, 6 for Juice and Ron. Diaz and Carballo picked one up in the matinee, so they have 5 now for the tournament. Couple games behind. 2-way tie now at 4 wins. You have El Barba and Kubala, and then Jedden and Bradley, who've been on the board 3 of their 3 appearances here on the week to get it started off nicely there. Last week, Jedden and Bradley, 10 total games they played together as a duo. 3 in the money finishes, all 3 of them coming in the show column. So they've got all top 2 finishes here this week, and that's 3 of them already through the first 3 games. So that team well out in front in the fantasy department, and as I believe they were a $2 team. If you have them, you're probably looking pretty good, as long as you had some complementary pieces and singles that are playing all right as well. It's got to get that right combination with the $21 budget. And it's good to see that trifecta pool here today. Back up over $1,000, $1,100 for game 6.
Of course, everybody's at home saying, bet those crazy numbers. They're all coming in at Magic City. 674, 612, 852. 852 is not bad.
Yeah, I was going to say
654 and 756.
We've had a 5-7, 5-6, and 6-7 through the first 5 games of this performance alone.
Yep.
Not to mention what we had in that first one. So, yes, pretty wonky stuff coming in. See if that continues, or maybe some chalk here. Coming up, yeah, you got Douglas in post 1. See if he can take it here. Game 6, Stu.
Said it tastes like chalk?
See if we have some chalk here. Chalky result.
I don't think I have any chalk.
You got no chalk?
No. No chalk. I have some pens. Time to begin Game 6. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1, Douglas. Receiving in the blue at post 2, Kubala. Douglas serves. Our game begins. Powerful backhand by Kubala. Rote forehand. Stop midcourt by Kubala. Douglas makes the catch. There's the backhand. Caught by Kubala. 0.1. In our next matchup, Douglas serves the white shirt at post 3, worn by Ikeda. Powerful, powerful backhand by Douglas. Nice catch and throw by Ikeda. Douglas digs it out to make the save. Here's Ikeda. Scoop by Douglas. Powerful throw to the inside. Scooped by Ikeda and a beautiful catch. Rote by Douglas. Pico Rote from the left side. Nice touch. Ikeda gets there, but missed. I think he took his eye off the ball there at the last second, and he looked at something else. I think that something else may have been Douglas. 0.1. One on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4, Ben. Catch by Douglas. Powerful backhand. Rote 2-all. Wide. 0.1. One on the board with 3 points. Here is the black shirt of post 5, worn by Ron. Excellent catch by Ron. He goes deep. Robote forehand by Douglas. Ron makes the Robote. Catch by Douglas. Powerful backhand. Low to the back wall. Low on the Robote. That falls short of the front wall. 0.1. Douglas has 4 points. In this matchup, he serves to the yellow shirt of post 6, worn by Bragley. Point 1. Receiving, pink shirt at post 7, Carballo. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Robote forehand by Carballo. Catch by Douglas. Another powerful backhand. Robote for the forehand of Carballo. Good catch by Douglas. Backhand again. Carballo sets. Forehand Robote save by Carballo. Douglas from the 11 line. Karam. Carballo reads it, stops it, returns a Karam. Douglas reads it, stops it, returns it over Carballo's head for the Robote. Robote save, falls short. A well-played point by Carballo and Douglas, 0.1. Straight points to a possible game point here for the red shirt of post 1, Douglas. On the court trying to stop him. Purple shirt of post 8, number 22, Bueno receives. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Rote forehand by Bueno. Oh. 0.8. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a fine 6 straight points for Douglas. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, post 2, Kubala. Robote forehand by Kubala. Bueno tipped it, 0.2. 2 on the board with 2 points, serving to post 3, Ikeda. Point 3. On the court, ready to receive in the green shirt at post 4, we have Ben. Catch by Ben. Outside placement. Lands in and scores. Point 4. Now receiving the black shirt at post 5. In this matchup, we have Ben serving to Ron. Rote left side by Ron. Karam. Beautifully executed by Ben. Beautifully executed. Point 4. Here's post 6. The yellow shirt. Bragley receives. Rote left side by Ben. Catch by Bradley. Rote saved by Ben. Placement to the inside. That's beautifully placed by Ben to score. Point 4. Would the audience please be quiet for Ben? Thank you very much. Yes, Ben has requested silence. Thank you. Possible game point for Ben. Carballo receives. Excellent catch by Carballo. Ben goes to the floor to make the save to keep this point alive. Here's Carballo, winds up, back to the inside. Rote for Ben. This one falls short. Well played point. Point goes to the 7. On the court, ready to receive. The red shirt of post 1, Douglas. Powerful backhand by Douglas, right up the middle. 2 all red by Douglas. He stops it on the forehand. Carambola return will score for the win. Point and game, red shirt of post 1, Douglas. 1 wins it 4 places, 2, 3, and 7. Playoff for 3rd place. 2 first serves to 3. Excellent scoop on the left side of Kubala. Catch by Ikeda at the 10 line. Comes over the top. Catch by Kubala. Kubala makes the catch. Hard throw to the inside. Scores. Three is eliminated. 2 on the board with 4 points. Possible show point for Kubala. Trying to stop him, Carballo. Rote forehand by Kubala. Catch by Carballo. That is how we know we do not pay Manuel enough. Sorry, Manuel. Point and a 3rd place finish for post 2. Kubala. 1-4-2, unofficial result for Game 6. Wow. Coming in first, post 1, Douglas. Taking second, post 4, Ben. Coming in third, post 2, Kubala. 1-4-2 is the official result for game number 6. I'll have your prices up on the board in just a minute. The early pick 3, 6-6-1, all three numbers returning 237.40. Ah, the bridge jumper.
That?
Yeah, there's a bridge jumper out there somewhere. Placing money in the place in show pools. Didn't see it ahead of time. See? $1 to win, $11.20. $1 to post 1 to win, $11.20. Post 1 to place, $22. Post 1 to show, $34.40.
That's Douglas.
Yep.
Wow. Congrats.
$2 Quinella, 1-4. That's first and second in any order, $36.80. Trifecta, 1-4-2. First, second, and third place finishing $157.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 7, Dodging Death 2. Although we just saw an example of Dodging Death in singles.
Don't need to have doubles.
Well pointed out in the chat.
Well, for Manuel, it's every day. Every game. Every play.
It's... I wouldn't do it. I mean, I wouldn't do it.
Tried it once. Lasted the performance.
Well, we had to. I mean, you have to do it.
Yeah,
but,
that was...
No, but like as a job? No way. Of course, I'm old and slow now, so... Game 7 is up next. It's a Spectacular 7 doubles match, part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City Jai-Alai. We do have a scratch. Game 7, post 6, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Juice. Game 7, post 6, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Juice. Post time 4. Game number 7. Post time 4. Game 7, 6 minutes away. Good luck.
Being the overall champ in the rookie season was great. I put in hours and hours of hard work in the off-season practicing, and just to show that it paid off in the end, it was really great. My goal for the 2020 season is to stay healthy, play to the best I can, but definitely I would love to repeat winning singles and doubles again this year. Like I said, I think it's going to be a lot harder, but it's definitely a push that I want, and I'm happy that everybody's getting better, and it's going to be harder for me because it pushes me to be better, and that's what I want ultimately. I would love to be the champ again this year. I am definitely going to try my best. Like I said, the competition is getting better every day, and so I'm going to push to be the best again. But we'll see. It's going to be a long 7-month season, and I'll hope to repeat what I did again.
And we're back here now, 4 minutes from the start of game number 7, second doubles game of this performance, final one of the day. It also begins that late pick 3 here in this 7th game, and that high 5.
2 are alive.
One in the 4.
1 and the 4.
That's Bueno in Tennessee.
Even
though they haven't been winning, been very interesting the way that team has played. Dating back to last week, I think they led the way or were second in the money finishes, tied with Ossier and Douglas for the most in the money finishes last week. And then overall, Bueno and Tennessee have the second most. They have 8 places, more than any other team out there. Second most is Ossier and Douglas that have 6. But Bueno and Tennessee with 8 places. They've got the 1 post here in a game that they definitely need. They're one of those teams back at 3 wins. So this is a very important one if they can get back in the win column and keep themselves right in contention here for this second doubles tournament.
Just a reminder, the scratch, Game 7, Post 6, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Juice. Game 7, Post 6, scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Juice.
Yeah, we got an interesting little thought. You can turn it into a question here. Pretty interesting stuff about Ron and Douglas playing together. I mean, if they matched up, paired up, how do you think, doesn't have to be obviously Dania, could be right here, Magic City. How do you think that team would...
I've seen them play as a team
yes.
here.
And how have they fared as a duo? What's the scouting report's got to say? You got to be pretty darn good.
Just excellent. They both... Ron communicates as well, if not better than anyone else on the roster.
Yeah. You see that with Juice, too.
So Ron in the backcourt. Ron also plays front court pretty well, too. He's played front court in some of the practices. He's got a bunch of sneaky shots.
Well, he was the one that, as you know, brought that reverse two-ball here. So
that's not a shot. That's no. I said shots. Reverse two-ball isn't a shot. It's a mistake. It's a mistake. If you were taught it, it was the mistake of the person who taught you it. One way or the other, a reverse two-ball is always a mistake. Outside placement from the forehand.
Yes, seen that one in singles too.
Brought that out a couple times. Rote Karam.
Ooh,
off the forehand.
Hardest shot in Jai-Alai. We've talked
extremely difficult play.
The hardest.
He was throwing that beautifully. And straight outside. Just taking it and just throwing it the costado straight to the outside.
Yeah.
Those three shots. Now Douglas conversely also plays front court pretty well as well. On this court, realistically, if you just have a good Robote. And so Douglas has everything. He doesn't have the best shots. He doesn't have the most effective, I should say, shots. But
defensively catching.
Yeah, when they play just for the sake of playing, it is a lot of fun to watch. It really is. Some of those partidos when there's no...
Just messing around.
When there's no money on the line, there's no, Kubala, Anderluck to a certain extent. Definitely Douglas, and definitely when Ron goes out. It's fun to watch. It's fun to watch them have fun. It really is. But no, they're a good team. Overall, they're a very solid team. They would need time to get to learn the Dania court. Wouldn't actually take them that much time. Ron has experience on traditional highlight courts in the Philippines. He also played at Miami last December and January.
One of those courts in the Philippines, I mean, are they pretty much the same as Dania? Yeah, Dania, Miami, all that. Right? Very good. And we're ready here to get in 0 minutes to game number 7. Final doubles game of the day here. Fantasy implications. Second doubles tournament on the line here. A lot of stuff going on. Good luck.
Time to begin Game 7. It's a spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirts of Post 1, the team of Bueno and Tennessee. Receiving in the blue of Post 2, Jedden and Bragley. Bueno serves. Our 7th game is now underway. Bueno steps in, missed the catch. Point 2. First up on the board in Game 7. That brings to the court the white shirts of Post 3, El Barba and Kubala. Ball tipped off the serve. Point 2. Two is now serving to the green shirts of Post 4. Receiving, we have Assier and Douglas. Excellent catch by Bragley on the side wall. Here's Douglas from the 8 line. Powerful throw. Scoop attempt missed. Robote's made, but falls short. Point 4. In this next matchup, the green shirts of Post 4 served. The black shirts of Post 5. Here are Cool Fitness and Ikeda. Catch by Douglas. Powerful forehand to the inside, caught by Ikeda and a great catch. Douglas, great catch at the 11 line. Powerful backhand. Catch by Douglas. Powerful backhand. Rote coming out. Cool fitness for the Rote. Tip ball, point 4. 4 has 2 points. In this matchup, Asier serves the yellow shirts at post 6. Juice and Vuelo. Juice is substituting for the scratched Anderluck. Ball tipped, point 4. Pink shirts at post 7 receive. CRB and Ben. Ben from the left side, hard backhand, caught in the air by Douglas. Big left side by Douglas. Good catch by Asier. Holds onto it. Nice backhand. Out to the Rote it goes. Ben hooks that Rote off the court. Point 4. Far on the board with 4 points. Here's post 8. Diaz and Carballo receive. Costado 2-all into the pad. Point 4. Straight points to a possible game point here for the green shirts post 4. Asier and Douglas trying to stop them. Post 1, Bueno and Tennessee. We're in the second round where all matchups rather, are double. Bueno went for the serve and knocked it down. Point and game. Green shirts post 4. A perfect game for Asier and Douglas. 4 wins at 2 places. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 will pair off and play off for third place. 3 first serves, 2, 5. Ikeda goes deep. Good catch by Kubala behind the 12 line. Ikeda from the left side. Strong backhand. Catch by Ikeda. Karam scores. 6 now serves to 7. CRB takes the serve, throws at Karam. Juice stops it, but does not hold on to it. Point 7. 8 serves to 1. The winner of this point meets 5 and 7 in the continuing playoff for third place. Rote forehand hits the pad. Point 1. Five serves 7.
What?
CRB and Ben. Powerful backhand. Rote coming all the way out. Cool fitness on the Rote. Lays it up. Ben makes the catch. Another Karam. This one stopped but not held on to. Point 7. Possible show point for post 7. CRB and Ben. Trying to stop them, Bueno and Tennessee. Rote left side, hits the overhead screen, point one. We'll turn him around now, 1 serve 7. This is for show. Big backhand by Ben. Good catch by Tennessee. Ben hustles to make the catch. Catch by Tennessee, almost. Point and a third place finish for post 7, the pink shirts. CRB and Ben. Results from Game 7 are official. Coming in first, post 4, Ancier and Douglas. Taking second, post 2, Jedden and Bragley. Coming in third, post 7, CRB and Ben. 4-2-7 is the official order of finish for game number 7. The high five has been hit. 8-6-6-1-4. 5 of 5 numbers returning $2,000. Congratulations to the high five winner for this Thursday afternoon. $2 Quinella 2-4. First and second in any order. $27.80. Trifecta 4-2-7. That's first, second, and third place finishing $170. Two games left in this afternoon's performance, ladies and gentlemen. Games 8 and 9. Game 8 up next. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. There is a scratch. Game 8, post 8. Scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Bueno. Game 8, post 8. Scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Bueno. Post time for Game 8 is now just 7 minutes away.
Outside placement from Poole. Ancier goes back for the Rote diving, and that's a 2-ball and lands just in. That will score.
Line. Outside placement stopped by Willow. Willow plays it back. Bueno, what a Rote save on the left side. Karam stopped on the forehand of Jed. What a beautiful Rote. Jedden on the run, 2 bounces, scores. Back to the inside, Carballo goes. Douglas with the blind save. Just lobbed it up under his arm.
Man.
Rote thrown beautifully. Anderluck gets out of the way. Robote's back up. What a fine effort. This is a 2-ball. El Barba on the run. And it scores. Carballo picks the serve. Here's the reverse. That is a diving save by CRB. He somehow gets rid of it in time without holding it. Here's Anderluck. Carballo diving save. What a fantastic Robote thrown by Carballo. Ben, diving save, it's up, it's in, it scores. That's why you never give up.
Big left side takes an interesting hop, goes to the outside. There's Douglas. First play back to the inside, high bouncer. Carballo waits for it.
Wow.
Unbelievable Robote save.
Carballo's there. Sidearm carom, split placement. Kubala up at the 5-line. Willow, that's in play. That is absolutely in play.
And folks, again, those were the top 10 Robotes last season here at Magic City Jai-Alai, taking us to just under 2 minutes till we get into Game 8. We do have a scratch here in the final two games. This 8th one affects post number 8. You're going to scratch Anderluck and replace him with Bueno. Game 8, post 8. Scratch Anderluck and replace him with Bueno. And that win in the doubles for Ossier and Douglas starting to separate themselves from the pack, albeit 3 wins. They got 9 3-game advantage over Juice and Ron, who are at 6. So yeah, a little bit of distance starting to open up there for first place. Obviously, Douglas, the guy on top, no surprise there. He's won every doubles tournament he's participated in his Magic City career. No surprise there that Ron is in second with his partner, Juice. Going to be an interesting race here. Those other teams, they got to find a way to stop Ossier and Douglas before it gets too late, because we know that if anyone can go on a run and not really stop, we've seen it with Douglas. Singles, doubles, doesn't really matter. So got to stop him in a hurry here if you're one of those other teams.
This is true.
All right, let's go.
Time to begin our 8th game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Ron. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Kubala.
What do you mean? That's just my pimp one. Yeah? Yeah. I'm just a straight up pimp, you know? A real OG, if you know what I'm saying.
Ron serves. Game 8 has begun. Dehara by Ron scores. Point 1. One will now serve to the white shirt at post 3. Jedden. Placement to the inside is going to score for Ron. Point one. Green shirt at post 4 receiving. Ben. Forehand Rote into the overhead screen by Ron. Point 4. 4 now serves with black shirt at post 5, worn by Carballo. Catch by Ben. Catch by Carballo. Ben from the left side. Winds up, puts it back inside to score. Nice shot by Ben. Point 4. Four serves, the yellow shirt at post 6. Now receiving, Douglas. Point 6. Pink shirt, post 7 receives. Is Ikeda. Strong forehand Rote thrown by Douglas. Good catch by Ikeda. Rote, 2-wall. Difficult shot to be throwing from the sidewall at the 9 line. Point 7. Purple shirt at post 8 receives. Bueno. Catch by Bueno. Nice backhand. Catch by Ikeda. Bueno from the left side. Bueno throws hard to the inside. Ikeda's there. Ikeda throws it straight back out to the Rote. Turned at the 6 line by Bueno. Rote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Bueno. The 2-all stopped by Ikeda. Carambola stopped by Bueno, but he does not hold on to it. Point 7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in the second round, the blue at post 2, Kubala. Rote left side by Kubala. Cuts out. Ikeda makes the catch. He's not going to come off the screen in time to throw it. Point 2. Here's post 3, the white shirt, Jedden. Rote forehand by Jedden. Catch by Kubala. Scoop attempt missed. Point 2. Joe on the board with 4 points. In this matchup, Kubala serves to Ron Ron in the red shirt at post 1. Scoop attempt missed. Point 1. Ron Ron's on the board with 4 points. In this matchup, he serves to the black shirt at post 5, worn by Carballo. Nice forehand throw by Carballo, high to the front wall. Rote by Ron Ron to the inside. Rote forehand by Carballo. Catch by Ron Ron. Ron Ron winds it up, puts it back inside. Carballo's there. Carballo goes deep from the left side. Robote's at the 6th line. Turn to the outside. Carballo's there. Karam by Carballo. Opens up. It scores. Point 5. Five on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4, Ben. Carballo with a drop ball, point 4. Returning to the court, post 6, Douglas. Catch by Ben. Powerful backhand by Ben. Rote forehand by Douglas. Clipped the sidewall. Caught by Ben. Karam by Ben. Hands out. Point 6. 6 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 8. Bueno. Excellent catch by Bueno. Hard throw to the inside. Robote's coming out to the 6th line. Turned on the forehand of Douglas. Scoop attempt missed. Robote forehand by Bueno. Catch by Douglas. Douglas powers it, and it scores. Point 6. Possible game point for the yellow shirt at post 6, Douglas. Trying to stop him is Ikeda. Robote left side by Douglas. Catch by Ikeda. Ikeda winds up, puts it back inside. Douglas scoops it up, returns it on the left side. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Douglas. Douglas winds up. Costado to the inside. Scoop by Ikeda. Cortada by Ikeda. Stop by Douglas. Robote left side by Ikeda. Catch by Douglas. Douglas with a powerful throw. Ikeda keeps an eye on it. Stops it beautifully. Catch by Ikeda on the forehand. Back to the inside he goes. Caught by Douglas. Douglas taking some off of it. Lifts the Robote out to about the 8 line. Catch by Douglas. Hard throw to the inside. Tough Robote saved by Ikeda. Catch by Douglas. Robote to the outside. Scoop is missed. Wow, what a point. That will cost you $25 if you do that again. Excellent point, though. Point 7. 7 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 3. Jed. Catch by Jedden. Ikeda from the 9 line. Rote forehand, just above the pad. Not above, but into the pad. Point 3. Three serves to post 2. Returning, we have Kubala. Catch by Kubala. Catch by Kubala. To the outside he goes. Jed makes the catch. Kubala saves the rebote. Here's Jed. Rebote left side by Kubala. That hit the overhead screen. Point 3. 3 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 1. Ron. Rebote forehand by Ron. Catch by Ron. Nice backhand. Nice rebote by Douglas will score. By Jedden will score, rather. Point 3. Black shirt at post 5. Carballo receives. Rebote forehand save by Jedden. Here's Carballo winding up. Rifles it. And it scores. Point 5. Five on the board with 4 points. Here's post 4, Ben. Rebote left side by Ben. Catch by Carballo. Carballo rifled it off the court. Point 4. Possible game point for the green shirt at post 4. Ben trying to stop him. Bueno. Rebote left side by Ben. Catch by Bueno. Carom by Bueno opens up and scores. Point 8. Bueno has 2 points. Returning with possible game point. The yellow shirt at post 6, Douglas. Strong backhand by Douglas. Puts the rebote all the way to the 2 line. That's supposed to be a Tejada rebote. It didn't work out that way. Point in game, post 6, Douglas. 6 wins at 3 serves to 4. This is a playoff for second and third place. Strong backhand by Ben. Jed, beautiful rebote. Turn from way up front. 2-all, right thought, just not well executed. Point and plays to post 3, 4 shows. Unofficial order finish 6-3-4. Results from Game 8 are official. Coming in first, post 6, Douglas. Taking second, post 3, Jed. Coming in third, post 4, Ben. 6-3-4 is the official order of finish for game number 8. We'll have your prices up in just a moment. $2 wager on post 6 to win returns $7.20. $2 Quinella 3-6, $41. Trifecta 6-3-4, $3.86 even. The Mighty Ocho, 768-66-146. 5 of 8 numbers returning $16.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our 9th and final game, a spectacular 9 superfecta match. Next game is played at 9. That's 9 points. With all points doubling after the first round of play. There is a scratch in Game 9, Post 2. Anderluck remains scratch, replaced by Jed in Game 9, Post 2. Scratch Anderluck, replace Anderluck with Jed. Post time for game number 9. Just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Daily Fantasy Highlight on prizepicks.com. Sign up with the referral code HIGH, that's J-A-I, to get a special first-time deposit match. Just pick over or under. It's as simple as that. There's no salary cap or draft, only the lines. It's Daily Fantasy Sports, simplified at prizepicks.com.
Yes, and folks, if you'd like some more fantasy highlight options you can play each and every day, we go here at Magic City along at prizepicks.com. You can download their app in the App Store, play along, but if you sign up, use the referral code HIGH, J-A-I, at sign up, you get that $100 bonus deposit match. If you put in $100, Prize Picks will match it, put another $100 in there for you. So it's a very good deal there to sign up, use that referral code HIGH. Make sure to send a picture of you using that referral code. Send a picture of the screen before you click submit to verify your sign up there. And you will also qualify for double the cash prize if you win a week of the Highlight Channel's free-to-play Fantasy Highlight. So a lot of good stuff there involved with Prize Picks. And in addition to Fantasy Highlight, they have all other sports, so you can play along. College football tonight, something you want to look at if you're looking to play. Prize Picks could be an interesting option for you here. We are now just 4 minutes away from the start of Game 9, final game here in this final game of the day, Stu. Game 18 of 18 here. And it is the Superfecta 9-point singles match. Rules slightly different in these spectacular 9 games as opposed to spectacular 7. And here's this video that will clear up any of those subtle differences between those two types of games. Take a look.
Spectacular 9 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those two players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 9 points wins the game.
And we're back here 3 minutes from the start of game number 9. Stu, we'll close it out on this National Day calendar note.
Let me throw something in there real quick.
Oh, please. Sorry.
No. Just responding to a question regarding a result. Apparently not updating on one of the sites. 6-3-4 was the order finish for Game 8. Post 6, Douglas won. Go ahead.
Not much more important than what we had to
That's
say
all
here.
right.
Well, Brian was ready on top of the National Day here, asking about that result. He's not worried. He's already seen it. National Men Make Dinner Day. That was one of the days.
That's right.
Here, so
He advised Shay.
yeah, I've got some. I'll reheat some steak, and that'll be what I will be cooking tonight. Yeah, you go out with the parents and bring home some leftovers. It's a nice little deal you got there. How about National Donut Day? Are you a donut guy? Sometimes. You ever tried the salty donut down here in South Florida? They have a location in Wynwood. They opened one up in Coral Gables also after, of course, it graduated. Gourmet donuts. Make them like fresh every day, all different types, specialty donuts too. I think you'd like it. Maybe we can bring a box one day. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'll test it out.
Okay.
National Love Your Red Hair Day. Kind of appropriate.
Are you red or that's strawberry? That's strawberry blonde.
Close enough to celebrate, you know. I'm celebrating. I like what they say here. National Love Your Red Hair Day. They list like just redheads. Queen Elizabeth, the first. Lucille Ball. Vincent Van Gogh. That was a name that I'm shocked to hear. He was a redhead. I mean, everyone knows about the ear. Everyone knows that's an ear guy.
The mental health they know about too.
But yeah, not about the red hair. But I will say this. Interesting fact, it says less than 2% of the population are crowned with red hair, and those that are may very well be left-handed too. I don't understand how that works, but I was thinking about it.
Recessive genes.
I was thinking about it. I do. One of my best friends from school, redhead, very much red hair, left-handed.
Oh.
So the one person I know that's to do some interesting research about that. Final day here today, National Cash Back Day. The only time I get cash back is if you hit a bet. This is not
a banking conspiracy of some kind.
Interesting day. All right, we got game number 9 here to close out the action here at Magic City.
Time to begin game 9. It's a spectacular 9 superfecta match. Next game is played at 9. That's 9 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Ben. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is Jed, and Jed substituting for the scratched Anderluck. There's the serve. Our last game has begun. Rote left side by Ben. Jed makes I was about to say Jed makes the catch, but he didn't. Point 1. Ben first up on the board in our 9th game. Here's the white shirt at post 3, worn by Ron Ron. Rote 2-all. Caught but not held on to by Ron Ron. Point 1. In this next matchup, Ben serves the green shirt of post 4, worn by Kubala. Rote left side by Kubala. Ben from the forehand at the 7 line. Low and hard to the inside. Caught in the air by Kubala. He goes deep. Point 4. 4 is now serving the black shirt at post 5. Ikeda.
Amen.
Jewel scores. Point 4. Here is post 6. Douglas. Rote left side, save by Kubala. Douglas from the outside. Point 6. Backhand by Carballo. Rote forehand by Douglas. Catch by Carballo. Good effort by Douglas. Point 7. On the court, ready to receive. Purple shirt at post 8, Bueno. Rote left side by Carballo. Bueno makes the save. Catch by Carballo. Inside placement by Carballo. Point 7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue opposed 2, Jedden. Catch by Carballo. Wow, that opened up wide. Didn't look like it was going to open up like that, but it did. Point 7. Seven on the board with 4 points. Here's post 3, Ron. Rote off the court, point 3. Here's post 1, Ben. Rote, left side by Ron, falls short, point 1. Now receiving post 5 in the black shirt. Ikeda. Scoop by Ben. Holds onto it, throws a strong backhand. That cut back to the inside and scores .5.
Instead of shooting.
Post 4 receives. Kubala. Ikeda made the forehand. Rote save to score .5. Five on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6. Douglas. Rote forehand into the pad. .6. Douglas has 3 points. He serves to post 8. Bueno. Rote forehand by Douglas. Catch by Bueno. Karen by Bueno. Catch by Douglas. Throw by Douglas. That scores .6. Douglas has 5 points, but remember, this is a 9-point game. Receiving, Jedden. Rote left side, just missed. .6. Possible game point for post 6. Douglas trying to stop him. Carballo. Catch by Douglas. Cortada. Stopped by Carballo. 2-all by Carballo. Stopped in a phenomenal catch by Douglas. Carballo hangs in there to make a great catch. Douglas back in play. Forehand. We're so sorry, Manuel. We're sorry. We really apologize. .7. Receiving post 3, Ron. Rote by Ron. To the inside it goes. Scooped but not held on to by Carballo. .3. That puts 3 on the board with 4 points. Receiving with 4 points is Ben in the red shirt at post 1. Backhand by Ron. 2-all. Stopped by Ron. .3. 3 on the board with 6 points. Here's post 4. Kubala. Rote forehand. Scoop by Kubala. Backhand. Strong backhand by Kubala. Rote forehand by Ronron. Catch by Kubala. Throw to the inside. Picked off in the air by Ronron. 2-all by Ronron. Scores .3. Possible game point for the white shirt of post 3, Ronron. Trying to stop him. Post 5, Ikeda. Rote forehand fired by Ronron, scooped up by Ikeda. Beautiful catch. Rote by Ronron, clips the side wall. What a catch by Ronron. Rote forehand, catch by Ronron. Catch by Ikeda. Rote forehand by Ronron. Ikeda. Cortado Robote stopped. And a great catch by Ronron. Good catch by Ikeda. Robote forehand caught on the forehand of Ikeda. He reached in. Now Ronron reaches in. Ronron puts it back inside. Ikeda on the catch. Robote forehand by Ronron. Catch by... Robote forehand again by Ronron. Catch by Ikeda. Outside placement will score. What a well-played point by Ikeda and Ronron. Point goes to the 5. That gives 5 6 points. Remember, 9 points needed to win a Superfecta game. Here's post 8. Bueno. Point 5. Five serving with 8 points to the blue of post 2. Jedden. Excellent catch by Jedden. Strong backhand. Robote forehand, caught by Jedden. Jedden's backhand to the inside. Robote left side is up and falls short. Point 2, don't do it. It will be expensive. Two on the board with 2 points. Here's post 6. Returning with possible game point, Douglas. Ball tip. That is point and game, ladies and gentlemen. 2. Yellow shirt at post 6. Douglas. 6 wins it. 7 comes in 4th. 3 serves to 5. This is a playoff for 2nd and 3rd place. Robote forehand. Caught in the air by Ikeda. Ikeda back to the inside. Will score. Five places, 3 shows. 6-5, 3-7. Unofficial order of finish for Game 9. Results from Game 9 are official. Coming in first, post 6, Douglas. Taking second, post 5, Ikeda. Coming in third, post 3, Ron. Taking quad, post 7, Carballo. 6-5, 3-7 is the official order of finish for Game 9.
Only fitting that final game. 5-6 Quinella again. 6-5 Exacta. Continues on with those wonky numbers from start to finish. But a good day. I mean, probably some big prices out there if you had those combinations.
10-cent Super, 6-5, 3-7, $34.85. The late pick 3, 4-6-6. 3 of 3 numbers returning 86.20. $2 Quinella, 5-6. That's first and second in any order, 31.80. The trifecta, 6-5-3. That's first, second, and third place finishing 167.60. $2 wager on 6 to win, return 780. So we had so much fun today. What do you say we come back and do the exact same thing tomorrow? One performance at 12 and one at 4.
You know what? Sounds terrific, Stu. And you got some more highlight here on the Highlight Channel. I believe coming up here, 7 p.m.
Then tomorrow night, you're locked in.
We're locked into these plans. I'll be there.
You're locked into these plans. We just got to come up with a place to eat between the time we close tomorrow and the time we take a leisurely drive up to Dania Highlight Palace. I think it's called something else, but I know it is Dania Highlight Palace.
Do you have your disguise ready? Like your Bobby Valentine?
You know who needs a disguise these days?
And glasses in the dugout so no one recognizes you?
No, it's okay.
It'll be fun. We'll have a good time there.
I like Highlight people. Shay will enjoy.
It'll be a good time, folks. Thank you for joining us here today. Stay tuned for some more here on the Highlight Channel coming to you from Dania, just up the road.
That, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Thursday afternoon performance of Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. We are glad that you chose to join us this afternoon and invite you to join us again tomorrow when we'll play 9 more action-packed games at 12 p.m. with a second performance at 4 p.m. We do hope that you enjoyed today's highlight action at Magic City. Please like and subscribe to the Highlight Channel if you've not done so already, and let us know your thoughts and any questions you might have in the live chat while we're playing. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Jai-Alai, we thank you for joining us and hope you will join us again tomorrow at 12 p.m. So goodbye till we can see you back here at Magic City Jai-Alai.